Hello YouTube, Martin Ferret here again, back with more stuff. Today I am using a new cell phone to make videos. I'm testing it out here on the trail. The trail you can't see because it's still not light enough to see anything. But this is what I wanted to do. Hey, normally I come out earlier than this. I bring a flashlight with me. It's nice out here, and I'd like to come out early enough where I don't have to pass any people, But whatever. Don't really have anything to talk about. I'm just testing the camera. It's very cold. It's about 30 degrees or so. So there's a little bit of ice where there's water. It's not too bad. There's not a lot of water on the trail. It hasn't rained lately. This area used to be some sort of water treatment plant, I think in the 60s. Then it shut down and they just made a park out of it. A lot of people walk through here, ride bikes through here, that sort of thing. That's why I come out so early, like I say. There are a lot of animals here. There's deer and foxes and bunnies and squirrels and so forth. Saw a little black bear once and a wolf. But really the most dangerous thing out here are people. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Like I said, I like to come out earlier. Sometimes it's around 5 o'clock. Not too early, but You're really not supposed to be out here before dawn, but I mean, I'm not after anybody, so. If you hear me breathing, it's because I'm fat and out of shape. For those who follow me on DeviantArt, you're probably familiar with Gene and Tosley, my characters. I like to think that they have a trail like this that they walk down. I've drawn it a few times. It's a way of bringing my real world into my cartoons. Don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but this is one of those manhole things. It's a remnant from the days when there was a treatment plant out here. On the left is a swamp, and on the right is a stream. It's way down in there, you can't see it. I like to look behind me every couple minutes or so. Joggers have snuck up on me before, and it's a scary feeling sometimes when you're not expecting it. There's sometimes geese on the pond. I don't know if there are any or if they're awake yet. They're not always out there. Let's see, maybe you can see the stream from here. Way down in that. Real early in the morning, I've got this huge flashlight, and I like to shine a light through here. Every rare once in a while, you'll see eyes shining back at you, usually deer or a raccoon or something. Rarely ever happens, but it's cool when it does. Animals see with their noses, and scent apparently goes pretty far. So, like every animal on this trail is aware of me right now, so they're far and away. That said, the animals out here are somewhat used to people, so you do see them once in a while, but odds are we're not going to see anything when I walk. Plus, I'm making a lot of noise talking, you know. If you want to see something, you got to sit like on one of these benches and wait a really, really long time just being quiet, you know. Still not really light enough to see the water on that side. I don't know, maybe it shows up better on a real computer than it does on this, but there's water here, best to walk around it. Doesn't look like there's any ice on top of it. Maybe it's warmed up a little since I last checked. Could sort of see the water over here. I could sort of hear geese. There aren't very many. There's several directions we can go here. That way is the butterfly garden. That way goes around the swamp. We're going to go across the bridge here, down the bike trail. I don't like crossing this bridge. It's rotten, as you can see. And they've replaced some boards already, but it's not enough. So we look up over the stream. You gotta watch your footing out here. There's a lot of holes. It's just woods on this side. There's water out here mixed with grass. It's a bog or something. I don't know what you call it. I mean, I live next to it. You expect me to know something about it? There's more water. It's mostly dried up. Probably hear the geese. There's more water down that way. I've never been out there and I don't want to go. Trails aren't marked out there, and as small as this place is, you can get lost in it. It's happened to me before. Alrighty. Like I said, I don't have a lot to say. There's a ramp here. I don't want to walk over top of it because it's slippery. Yeah, I am making a video though. Special occasion. Let's do it. I'm gonna take this slow though. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. There's something out here, but I don't see it. I heard footsteps. It's probably a deer or squirrel digging around. I'm not afraid of the animals. I do respect them. They're more afraid of me than anything else. Again, the only thing I really have any degree of fear for out here is people. Oh wow. Squirrel. There's a way to zoom on this camera, but I don't know how to do it. And I don't want to do it while I'm recording because odds are I'll stop the video. You know, this fantastic, amazing video. Oh, wow. There's a deer. Where there's one, there's two. At least we saw something this morning. I hear another one, but I don't see it. There's another ramp just up ahead. I don't want to bother with it. Let's turn around and go back. There's definitely another deer out here, but I don't see it. He's over on our left. Squirrel. All right, where are you at? He's making a lot of noise. He wants me to see him. He might show up on camera later when I review this. He wants me to see him. He's back there somewhere. I don't want to mess with him, you know. Less interest you show in them, less they'll show in you. We got sniffles. My nose is usually constricted, so I almost always have to breathe through my mouth when I'm walking. I sound more winded than I am. If I were to blow my nose right now, it would not be pretty. Sometimes things will run out from under this. I've had that experience. There we go. Yeah, I just don't like walking across that thing. Well, that's cool. Yeah, this camera sees things much better than my iPad does. Now, I don't know how much recording time I get on this thing. It's gone 20 minutes so far. So if this thing abruptly cuts out, it's because I've reached my limit. I haven't learned what that limit is yet. So, whew. Jesus. Lord forgive me. Sorry I had to do that. I'm an old man, you know. Let's see what's going on behind us. Nothing. There is a butterfly garden, like I said. But everything out there's no flowers, there's no butterflies this time of year. And there's probably people parked out there, so just gonna avoid it, go back the way we came. Little wrens and mice and stuff stirring up the leaves. This plant is beautiful when its leaves are opened up. It's hibernating for the winter now. It has big, huge leaves when it's warm. It's been there as long as I've been doing this trail, and I've been coming out here for years. Don't know exactly when I started, but it's been a while. I want to say I have a photo of it when it's green, when it was green somewhere. I don't know where it is. I've been treating DeviantArt like it's PhotoBucket, you know, and none of it's organized. We can take a sneak peek up here, but I'm not going to go down these trails. So that way leads to the butterfly garden. There's out there's a parking lot. And this just goes around the swamp. Could go that direction, but I don't know how flooded it is. Not feeling too adventurous today with this phone. It's not paid for. It's another remnant of the water plant. I think you can see the swamp now, it's light enough. I don't think you're allowed to take a raft out here. I would imagine you're not. I've never tried it and I've never asked. Eugene and Tosley would do it without hesitation. They do what they do and apologize later. What's behind us? Nothing. There's a place right there that's kind of shielded. It's got portholes in it where you can watch the water birds when they're out without them seeing you. It's about as rotten as the bridge. Looking for a place I can show the stream. Most of it's hidden by the trees and all out here. Like, you can't see it too well through this. There are openings though. We'll get to one eventually. And eventually has come. Now we can see down here. I really like looking at these trees when the sun is rising and the sky is different colors, usually pink or red or something. It's beautiful. He's not gonna let us photograph him. Squirrel. There's a tree that fell in the woods. I wasn't around and didn't hear it, so that answers that. Better look at one of these manholes. Someone painted something on this one. Sometimes you'll see artwork on these from taggers and whatnot. It tends to wash off after a while. One of these has a cat face painted on it. Another one has a hamburger. There's another trail way down that way. I've never been on it. I don't know where it goes. This is the one with the cat face. Isn't that beautiful? And no, I didn't put it there. Or if I did, I wouldn't admit it. There's another little stream right here. Further ahead is the road. Let's see. I don't think there's anything new on this one. No, that's been there. Somebody can't count. Okay, here comes a jogger, so we're going to turn it off at this point. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be making more videos sooner than later. I've got cereal boxes coming up, among other things. It's Martin Ferret signing out for now. Ciao.